let's look at the different kinds of opinions, starting with an engagement opinion, and then looking at sort of overall opinion. It's not difficult. An engagement opinion is an opinion on an engagement. But understand that it is not mandatory for you to give an engagement opinion. It is not mandatory for you to give an overall opinion, an opinion over an audit area based on several engagements. It is not mandatory. I will tell you my personal experience is that I used to give engagement opinions. In fact, I joined a department with the head of audit who used to use very, very smartly the COSO maturity, and for risk management audits, the risk management maturity, so the internal control maturity matrix, I think it is, from the Committee of Sponsoring Organizations of the Treadway Commission, and basically would say if an organization is at maturity 1, maturity 2, maturity 3, maturity 4, maturity 5. I like engagement opinions less because all of the bickering, all of the feedback is on your final opinion that you gave. If you gave a 2 instead of a 3, you will hear about it forever. And yet, even those matrices are insufficiently clear to really, completely objectively say whether you're a 2 or a 3. There have been some, attempts to make it, more objective, but frankly, it's subjective. So I find that opinions which are a rating are not very helpful. Opinions, however, that are kind of a description of the results, or maybe a conclusion over an individual engagement, kind of a general feeling of how things are, can be helpful. Often if it's, a conclusion that things are, in general pretty good, except. Opinions on the adequacy of internal controls. So this is a very testable area, and you should learn about it. It's not very complicated. Positive assurance is a clear statement on whether controls are adequate or not. This is something that internal auditors generally do not give. This is something that, however, certifiers generally have to give, which makes sometimes, if you're certifying something and giving an opinion that's, really black or white, it's either it's all good or it's not good. It's a statement that says you conform. If you are saying you conform, you are giving positive assurance that it is either adequate or non-conformance. You do not conform. It is black and white. Generally, what internal auditors give is sort of negative assurance. A negative assurance, doesn't mean bad. Positive doesn't mean good either. Huh? It's a statement saying that no evidence has been found to indicate inadequate controls. It's a more scientific approach. It's just like saying, we have not found anything that, disproves the existence of God. Yes, indeed, God might exist somewhere. We have found nothing that disproves the evidence of the existence of God. And so it's negative assurance here. We're saying that, we haven't found anything that proves the existence of God. I'm getting too close to religion here, so I'm going to avoid it. But, you might say, we have nothing to prove God exists, but we also have nothing to say that God does not exist. Okay, so that's kind of a negative assurance. It's a statement saying that you found nothing to indicate the contrary. A qualified opinion is an opinion over an audit area, both positive or negative, but it's qualified. It's noted with certain exceptions. Actually, usually it's positive assurance. You are saying the audit department conforms with the standards, except this. The organization conforms with ISO 9001 on quality, except. Okay, that's a qualified opinion.